Hey, Libra, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your September 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Libra and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single, partnered up, perhaps you're going through a separation, we'll dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, Libra, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Libra, September looks to be a very beautiful month for you. So in the area of the past, we do have flexibility here. Regardless of your relationship status, it's very important to be flexible in your approach. Now, this talks about divine detours. It talks about change, adaptability. Some of you had to switch around some ideas that you had in matters of the heart. Perhaps you had to release, bend, or flex on some sort of expectation that you had around a relationship or around a belief that you had about relationships. So I'm feeling here that if you were in a union, this is about you both being flexible with each other to the point where you're able to bend, but not being able, not snapping, so to speak. So if you think of a rubber band kind of bending and coming back together here, working together instead of pulling it so far that it breaks and snaps. Flexibility is very important. For others of you that are single, this is about being flexible in your approach of how love shows up for you. I do sense that a lot of you are focusing on going with the flow. You're focusing on expansion within that also is affecting your outer world, Libra. So I'm sensing that you are certainly working on your body, mind, soul. Now, some of you may be doing yoga as well to bring about more flexibility, to align and balance those chakras. So I do feel a very positive energy coming from the flexibility here. And I feel like you're seeing things from a different perspective in the moment, in the month of September. This is about a new point of view. Yeah, because you remain flexible in the past, you're able to see something with a new set of eyes, through a new lens here. This can be about professional guidance. Now, some of you may be seeking out a therapist. It could be a marriage therapist or a counselor. It could be a coach, a mentor, or some sort of a person who has professional insight or guidance into maybe opening up the heart. Some of you may have seen recently a Reiki healer or a person who can dive into that heart chakra energy. Now, I really feel like you are seeing the bigger picture of a situation that you were involved in here. Now, this could also be about you seeing things very clearly. I feel like in the past, you've been working on yourself, Libra. You've been doing the self-healing. You have been focusing on maybe other areas of your life that weren't just about love. And I feel like you are getting what is the balance within the Libra energy here. This is about you feeling balanced because you're able to see from a new point of view, and you're good at that as well, Libra. You're good at seeing both sides of the situation. And in this month, it's actually helping you grow, expand, and attract the kind of love that you want into your life, because in the future we have the new life card showing up, and you can see this energy is just divine. You're going through a major transformation at this time, Libra. And there's big changes. This is about a reset, possibly a second chance. I keep hearing second chance at love, or a second chance in a relationship or a dynamic. This is about a fresh start, rebirth, growth. This is about you heading towards this new journey, a next phase of your life. So if you've been going through a cycle that has been maybe a little bit dull, if you've been in a single cycle for quite some time, or even if you have been in a relationship, I feel like there's a new spark coming in. There's a new sense of direction, and I feel like you are creating the destiny for your own life here, Libra. You are the one that is creating this life of happiness, of luxury, of abundance. And some of you may be even taking a vacation with a loved one, with friends, with partners, with family members. So I really like this showing up for you. All right, let's take a dive into your Celtic cross and see what is the heart of the matter for you, Libra. What is the heart of the matter for Libra in the month of September? Oh my goodness, Ace of Cups, there it is. The Ace of Cups is the card of love. It is about filling your own cup so much that it can't help but overflow. And the beautiful energy about this is transformation. Butterflies to me represent transformation, a new life emerging. And you can see the many, many butterflies that are coming out of this cup here. The Ace of Cups is about a new love connection. It can be about a gift of love as well. Overflowing emotions because you're filled with such joy, such abundance, such love. Now, I want to remind you, Libra, that love isn't just about romance and intimacy. This is love that you have for yourself, for your family, for your coworkers, for your friends, for your business, a love for what you do. So love shows up in all shapes and forms. And I feel that because you've been flexible in specific areas of your life, maybe many areas, or a specific relationship, you're seeing things from a new perspective where you're allowing yourself to open up to this gift of love, to this new life here. And once you fully embrace this, you're going to say to yourself, wow, I wish I had done that many, many years prior. But the reason why you weren't able to, Libra, is because everything works in divine timing and you still had to grow. You still had to learn some very beautiful lessons here. But the Ace of Cups does talk about a soul-quenching renewal. It talks about self-love, inspiration, a positive energy of love flow equally and equal give and take here. So let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Libra, you cannot make this up. This is a really beautiful energy. Some of you may be on the Virgo cusp as well, because Virgo's reading was very, very blissful as well. Some of you may have strong Virgo energy coming your way here, or you have strong Virgo placements in your chart, but you have wish fulfillment showing up here. So some of you, whatever kind of love you have been wanting in your life, whether it's a soulmate, whether it is engagement here, whether it's just to go out on a date if you've been single for quite some time, whatever area of love you're looking to grow and expand and you've been thinking about, it's been on your mind for quite some time, it is happening in the month of September. So this is a beautiful energy here, Libra. Perspective, higher point of view. You're having aha moments, moments of clarity, moments of truth, but you're also seeing things through a rose-colored lens. But it's not because you are oblivious to your surroundings. It's because really things are rosy for you this month. Now let's take a look and see what's crossing your energy. What is crossing your energy, Libra, for the month of September? Temperance energy. This is about patience. Yes, you have been waiting a long time for this. So it may seem that for you, a little more waiting won't hurt, but I feel like there is a sense at times of impatience. When is this going to happen? But I feel like this is an exciting impatience. It's almost like you feel that there's a shift taking place, but you may want to move it along quickly. And Spirit is saying here, just enjoy the bliss, enjoy the moment. Even though at times it may feel surreal to you, make sure that you're enjoying each and every moment, because this is something that you have learned how to be patient on here. So don't let your emotions take over. Sometimes we can go to extremes. I'm a Libra as well. Sometimes those scales can go from one end to another. So make sure that you are keeping the balance, keeping the peace here. You're moderating the feelings, the emotions. You're also moderating activities to keep you in alignment with attracting the love that you want here. So if you are wanting love, Libra, your life can't be 95% work and 5% dedicated to self-love, or for dating, or for you putting yourself out there, or for your significant other, your family. There needs to be an equal give and take here. And that's what I'm feeling that's showing up for you. You're learning even more patience, but there's something beautiful coming in. I want to clarify this temperance for you, Libra. Spirit, what do we have for Libra with the Temperance card as the challenge? 10 of Swords. Okay, so there could have been some sort of an ending that had happened in your life. Now, whether I feel like this was, it could have been a while ago because you have the Temperance showing up, but it may have been painful for you to fully gain the closure needed, to fully move on from a situation. Now, this could have been maybe a relationship that you were in 10 years ago or 10 months ago that you were still reeling from. For others of you, if you have been single, this could be maybe a family member. It could be a friendship that had ended and you're finally coming to terms with the situation, or you're healing within yourself here. And it's taken a long time to overcome a situation, Libra, that was challenging. But the good news is you're gaining perspective on the why something happened the way it did. And because you've remained flexible and you've continued to put in the work, you have a brand new life coming your way. I love this. For some of you, there could have been an ending in a dynamic where you're starting this new life, and maybe you were with somebody for way too long, maybe past the expiration date, but there is a new opportunity to open yourself up to love in the near future here. Now let's take a look and see what is below you. What is the foundation here for Libra? Whatever you're going through, Libra, or whatever you've went through in the past, I feel like you've learned a valuable lesson, and I don't feel like that's going to affect your future. Yeah, there it is. The energy of emotional evolvement here. Your soul has evolved on a deeper, more spiritual, more emotional level because of the situations, or because of the energies or the people or the things that have happened in your past. You can see here that the King of Cups, he does hold those sharks beneath the surface, but with that ship above, he's not letting the past sink him. He's not letting those sharks come in and overpower that boat. Yes, at times he may feel a little bit standoffish. He can feel a little bit scared. I mean, we are human. We do have those earthly human emotions. So I feel like you've learned not to let the past define you. Now, this King of Cups energy could be someone, whether it's you or someone in your energy, who is very loving, very supportive, emotionally intelligent, but they're also very patient. And that is what they have learned here. So I feel like you've finally recognizing that divine timing was at work in your life this entire time. So King of Cups energy showing up, and that's what's below you. You are here to learn. You're here to grow. You're here to possibly even teach and heal. Some of you are healers. Now, the King of Cups energy, he can be a little bit standoffish until you really get to know him. But I do feel like once you fully embrace the energy of connection, of who you are, of who this person or who this connection or dynamic is with here, I feel like it has the potential to really grow and bloom into a new exciting energy. Yeah, Six of Swords, moving on from situations that were difficult for you. This is moving on to calmer waters here. And that's exactly what we're talking about, calmer waters, even though there are sharks that may threaten at times to bring the boat down. He's moving towards calmer waters, so he's putting those sharks to rest here. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Whether it's in a situation, energy is going to stay the same, but your stories will all be different. Now, Eight of Pentacles says you're continuing putting in the work. Whether it's into a relationship or whether it's into yourself, you're continuing to master your own self, your own soul lessons. And Spirit is very proud of you, Libra, for continuing to never give up, to continue to put in the effort and to stay strong, stay determined, and do what you came here in this lifetime to do. So very powerful stuff coming in for you, Libra. Let's take a look at the past energy and how it may still be affecting your future, your present energy. We have the Fool showing up here, which doesn't surprise me because you do have new life energy. So there may have been a brand new beginning that was presented to you in the past. Now, the Fool energy can be about new beginnings, a fresh start, taking a leap of faith and embracing the unknown. And I feel like that's what you did here with the flexibility. I feel like you were flexible in your approach on how to achieve either self-love, thank you, Spirit. They're giving me The Mastery of Self-Love, Mastery of Self-Love. So I'm not sure if that is a book or if that is, I'll have to look that up, or if somebody is familiar with that, or if that's a book you're reading, Mastery of Self-Love. Now, it could just be Spirit is saying that you've been given a new opportunity to fully master self-love here, but this Fool energy is about a fresh start for you showing up. Whether you're in a relationship or not, there's new beginnings all around. Now, let's take a look and clarify the Fool in the past. Some of you may have had a new beginning with a person here. That could have potentially led to marriage, or you may still be in a union where you're continuing to put in the work because you want a happily ever after, Libra. And you can be that love, that fairy tale type of energy here. Libra, Venus rules you, and that is all about love. And the Ten of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment, but it's also the card of just feeling good and solid and stable. And it is about big changes on the horizon. So I feel like you had a new opportunity. And even if this hasn't manifested in your life yet, Libra, it is a seed that has been planted. And that's the beautiful thing about energy, is it doesn't always show up in the timing that we think, but it is showing up as the energy of this is what you want. You want this new beginning to have your happily ever after here. So let's take a look at what's above you. What is coming in for Libra? Okay, thank you, Spirit. They just gave me the name Cindy or Cynthia. It could be Cindy for short, or Cynthia. Very beautiful type of energy, but I feel a strong C, a strong C here. So please take that as it resonates. Cynthia or Cindy. Okay, Page of Swords. This is about you. This is your energy, air sign here, Libra. This is about you staying open to the love around you, staying curious, continuing to put in the work. Some of you may be self-help gurus. You may love to do the research. Psychology may be a very, very interesting subject that you like to dive into. Spiritual or self-help acts that you can continue diving into, I feel like is going to be very helpful. Now, some of you Libras out there are learning about yourself. Again, self-mastery. There's something that you're working on mastering that has to do with your heart. Some of you could be in a profession as well that helps other people open their hearts. But the biggest energy I feel here, Page of Swords, is about a new communication, new relationship coming in that you're very, very curious about. Or if you are in a relationship, you are willing to put in the work here and to bring about a new sense of energy. It's almost like that honeymoon phase. You don't want to lose. You want to continue putting in the effort into the relationship here, where even after 10 years of being together, that you're still finding things out about your partner in a positive way each and every day. And I feel for you, Libra, you're going to continue to work on manifesting. You're going to continue to work with the law of attraction if these are things you're working on already, but self-mastery of love as well. So this is a really great reading so far here. In matters of the heart, you are evolving. And when we tend to evolve, we tend to get rid of the things that no longer serve us, Libra, and we can attract new energy into our lives. And that's what you're doing here, is attracting a brand new energy. There it is, Two of Cups, partnerships, divine unions, soul contracts here. So this is, I just love, Two of Cups energy is about you feeling in love, feeling the romance, or healing the past trauma so you can create the love that you want in your life. And I feel like you have been. That's that flexibility energy. Two of Cups is about unions, soul contracts that you are bringing together here. And I feel like it has the potential, again, even if these have been the seeds that you've planted, if they haven't shown up in the physical, but the energy is there, it will show up for you, Libra. There are soul contracts coming in. Stay open. Don't shut yourself off to love, and be ready possibly for a message or communication in the month of September. All right, let's take a look and see what's showing up in the near future. What is showing up for Libra in the near future? Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. Interesting. So the Seven of Swords, I feel like this is about you getting honest with what it is that you want in your life. Some of you, it's about It's about releasing some sort of betrayal, some sort of hurt. It could be a past where maybe you were in a relationship where somebody cheated, somebody lied to you, somebody kept things hidden. I feel like the fact that it's showing up in your near future, especially with your surrounding cards being so positive and full of new energy, I feel like you are completely healing from someone or a situation that has betrayed or hurt you. Now, for others of you, you may hear from somebody of the past here. I feel like that's unlikely, but you may hear or see, maybe you may see them, maybe while you're out grocery shopping or while you are scrolling social media, you may see something of theirs. But I feel like you're understanding. There's a new understanding with why something happened the way it did. And I feel like if this is you, Libra, you're going to look at it with almost a sense of appreciation. And I know that sounds crazy because you're thinking, how could I appreciate somebody that betrayed me or did me wrong? Because it created a stronger, more resilient, but more empathic, compassionate version of you. For others of you, this is about you getting kind and honest. They just said kind, so I'm not sure why the kindness came up, but I feel like you're being more kind to yourself. And you may be healing a situation that did hurt, that was full of betrayal. Now let's take a look and clarify. Knight of Cups. Okay, yeah, wow. So the Knight of Cups is saying that you are getting and receiving an offer. There could be, even though it's not the page, I feel like this Knight is possibly coming towards you saying, you know, I'm being honest. I will not hurt you. I will not betray you. I will not deceive you. And I feel like this could either be you healing old patterns of betrayal, or this can also be someone who maybe was betrayed in the past. Maybe their own history at times was of betrayal. But I feel like you're receiving an honest offer here. And it sounds a little counterintuitive because usually when these cards come together, I would say, well, I wouldn't necessarily trust this Knight of Cups giving you this offer because they may have a hidden agenda. But I feel that because you have the Ace of Cups here with the King of Cups, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. Now, some of you may find out something here. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but you may find out some sort of hidden truth from a person that is giving you a love offer. So again, the stories could remain differently. They're all going to be different, but the energy remains the same. You're getting honest in the near future about what your heart wants, basically here. I'm going to pull one more card regarding the Seven of Swords because I feel like whether it's in the past or whether it's something that comes in here, I feel like truths are exposed, allowing you to have a new perspective that may allow you this new life, this new energy. Something's coming out here in the open, but I feel like it's going to be for the better. It's almost like there it is, Sun card showing up here. It's going to bring about more happiness. Something that you felt was a betrayal or you felt stuck on in the past here, there is a sense of happiness that this brings about. There's a new love offer coming in here. And I feel like this could even heal a piece of you that felt betrayed in the past here. So again, I know it sounds silly, but there's surrounding cards here and the intuitive energy I'm picking up on are of happiness. So let's take a look and see what you're telling yourself. What are you telling yourself here, Libra? Three of Wands, you're telling yourself that you're seeing the bigger picture, which you have here, perspective. You're keeping your eye on the prize here. This is about you staying optimistic and patient. This is about your hard work paying off here. Now, don't take your eye off the prize because I feel like you're really close to achieving that Four of Wands energy. That Four of Wands is the card of achievement, success, halfway to marriage. Three of Wands is about you having opportunities to grow and to attract the kind of love that you want into your life. Let's clarify, please, the Three of Wands for Libra. What do we have here for Libra? Ten of Swords again showing up here. So interestingly, the Ten of Swords is, again, that endings bringing new beginnings, which you have showing up here. There may have been a situation in the past that hurt you where you had to have a new beginning. And even though you were forced to have some sort of new beginning here, things are starting to finally turn out for the better here. You're finally seeing that everything is working out in your favor or working out to your advantage. Now let's take a dive into the environment. What's going on around you, Libra? Page of Wands. Yeah, another page energy. This is about you staying curious, you staying open-minded. This page could be news that comes your way. You may receive some sort of message that's very adventurous, very enthusiastic. Now, again, this could be you searching for maybe a trip in the near future. You may be setting your sight on some new adventures, some new travel. But the Page of Wands energy is about staying enthusiastic here. There is a big opportunity for growth, for maturity here. So I feel like there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of exciting energy coming your way, especially when you focus your time on a situation. Now, they're also giving me that some of you, if you've recently gotten into a relationship, I'm thinking like within the last couple of months, you may find something about a person that you were with here that maybe didn't sit well, and you're dodging a bullet. You're saying, well, you know, I'm trusting my intuition, and I knew that something was almost either too good to be true, or this person maybe wasn't honest, or they weren't who I thought they were, and I'm cutting the ties here, but I know that I have new opportunities coming in. So, excuse me, that's what I see for some of you as well. For those of you that have been in a relationship for a while, you're getting honest about what you want in matters of the heart. You're getting honest about what the both of you need to do if you want to continue together or if you want to part ways. Now let's take a look and clarify the Page of Wands showing up here for Libra. Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, you're taking action. Yeah, you're taking action on matters of the heart. There's decisions that you're making here that are going to bring about this new life, this change, this transformation. Now let's take a look and see what your hopes and fears are, Libra. What are your hopes and what are your fears? Eight of Swords. Okay, this is mental. It could be mental imprisonment at times. You are an air sign, Libra, and sometimes you overthink, you overanalyze, and you can really get in your head about a situation. You can self-sabotage as well, but because you've been doing the work, because you are seeing things from a higher perspective here, some of you may be counselors, therapists, coaches as well, because you may use and take your own advice to free yourself from any sort of imprisonment that you feel, letting go of an old mental story or an old limiting belief. That's that Ten of Swords energy where there's something painful that you may have held on to for quite some time, Libra, but now's the time to go towards this new life. This is about you freeing yourself from a situation that, yes, it was challenging, but you are allowed to have a brand new beginning here. And this is the gift that you're gifting yourself, is this brand new beginning, flying free from the cage. The top is open here. The lid is open. All you need to do is look up and fly out. And I feel like the fear is, what if I stay locked up in the situation? What if I'm not able to gain this new perspective? Because you can see here, again, perspective is in your energy. So when you see that glass is half full versus half empty, or when you stay in that optimistic mindset versus pessimistic, you see that your external world really starts to shift because of changes that you are making internally. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords for Libra. What do we have here for Libra? Eight of Swords. Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is about you making choices because you're strong, Libra. You're confident. You're attractive. You're magnetized. People are very, very intrigued with your energy, with your magnetism. But you have the confidence to break free from any situations, the mental conflict that holds you back. The fear is, what if my insecurities get the best of me? Don't let the fears hold you back, Libra. Now let's get the final outcome, Libra. Final outcome, love life, matters of the heart. Now again, this could be romance, it can be family, it could be friendships. There may have been, some of it may be bleeding into others, where maybe you had a painful breakup with maybe a friend, but you are doing good in a relationship dynamic here. We have the 10 of Wands. You're going to continue to put in the work. You're going to continue to work on yourself, maybe work on a relationship here. You're going to continue to eradicate here the mental conflict. So even though the 10 of Swords, or excuse me, the 10 of Wands energy can be about taking on a lot, the good news is the 10's bringing new beginnings. So there's an end of a cycle coming in here for you, Libra. And when this shows up, there it is, the new life, which is showing up in your near future. And this is your final outcome. So even though at times you've gained some really, really valuable life lessons, I feel like that's what each one of these flowers are representing here for me in this moment. You can see that she's picking this tulip and she has all these beautiful flowers on her back, and these flowers represent some life lessons. But I feel like it's time for you to release the stuff that you still carry with you, any of the limiting beliefs, any of the mental chatter, or anything that just no longer serves you. And it's time to take those soul lessons, take what worked and leave what doesn't, and head towards this new life that you have for yourself here, Libra. Let's take a look and clarify the 10 of Wands. 10s are all about endings, and you have endings showing up. You have new beginnings showing up like crazy here. So I do feel like you are heading right towards your wish fulfillment. 8 of Cups. This is beautiful. You're walking away from anything that doesn't serve you, which we just talked about here. This is about you. You can see that you're looking back into the room here, and you may be taking one last final pause, and you're saying, you know what? I am grateful for the lessons that I have learned. This is about you gaining that new perspective. This is about a higher point of view. You're saying to yourself, I am open to this new love, this new gift of abundance here that is coming my way. Where does the 8 of Cups walk straight towards? The 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment here. And you have the 9 of Cups showing up with this King of Cups here. So there could be a very beautiful love offer coming your way. But I feel like you are manifesting this because you're healing some sort of situation of the past. You're healing those heavy burdens that you've been carrying here. They want me to go one more with this 8 of Cups. Spirit, what do we have here for the 8 of Cups? Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. There it is. You're opening up your heart. You are staying true to yourself, but you're also healing the past so you can open up fully to what love has to offer. And I see love coming in this month with the Ace of Cups. So very, very beautiful, deep reading, Libra. A lot of you deserve this. A lot of you have been putting in that hard work. Now, last but not least, we're going to get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. And I will read to you the relationship message from the guidebook. This is one of my favorites, Colette Baron Reed. All right. Card 42. When you break down 4 and 2, that equals 6. That's the card of the Lovers, which you did get that 2 of Cups. So an important union coming into your life here. And you're going to see that everything that's happened has allowed you to be who you are and to fully open your heart up to a situation coming in here for you. Now you have the card Chop Wood, which is about getting down to work. And I feel like it aligns perfectly with the 10 of Wands. This is about being grounded in everyday experience. And this is the message for you. Nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. Okay, wow. So yeah, this is saying here, you will be continuing to work on your relationship, which is your final outcome here. But if you are single, this could be, like I said, a friend, this could be a family member, where it's very important for you to just be in the now, ground your energy. Now, like I said, I thought I said in the very beginning, some of you may be getting energy work done to open that heart chakra. This is about you continuously doing things that bring about a sense of accomplishment. Now, some of you may be moving as well, or you may have some projects that have to do with this new life. You could be focusing on bringing things together. I hear bridging the gap, bridging the gap. So I feel like you are working on creating this new life for yourself. And it's going to happen here, I feel, by October, by your season here. Now, some of you may have birthdays towards the end of September. I feel like there is a brand new life coming about. And I feel like it's almost like it starts on your birthday. So that cycle will start around the energy of your birthday. So chop wood, Libra, get ready, because you have a beautiful new life here waiting for you. So it's time for you to spread those wings. It's time for you to fly, create this life that you've wanted for quite some time. All right, Libra, that is what I have for your September 2022 love reading. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Sending all of you wonderful Libras tons of love and light. Till next time.